Not even close. The Carhartt Force t-shirt. Carhartt's moisture-wicking lightweight t-shirt has been completely redesigned, but the question is, did it really have to be? How's it going, guys? I'm Carl Murawski, and this is my YouTube channel, or as my mother refers to it, almost the best channel I've ever seen. Now, the Carhartt Force series was introduced in 2013, and I've always seen it as almost like the athletic division of Carhartt with their moisture-wicking lighter weight materials. And along with the K87, the Carhartt Force t-shirts make up basically all of my work tees. And in the summertime, I switch over to the Force. In the fall and the winter, I wear the K87. They're like two halves of a whole. But then they went ahead and completely redesigned the Force tee, and I found myself asking, why? Now, for transparency's sake, I do have a relationship with Carhartt. They sent me this t-shirt as a sample to show you and compare it to the old one. But that being said, I'm gonna be telling you all facts here, just so you can make the best decision for yourself. If you don't think that they're for you, then whatever. Carhartt doesn't get to see this video before it goes live, and they get no input as far as what I have to say. So there you go. The new Force tee is a complete redesign and incorporates some interesting technology, which is designed to help keep you cool and comfortable even when the temperatures start to rise. An entirely new material with more stretch, UPF, perforated side panels for airflow, and an updated seam placement for even more mobility. Plus, they've changed the pocket to have a separate pen stall to keep your writing instruments from falling out. Now, the new Force tee comes in at $25 for short sleeve and $30 for the long sleeve version. At first, it's easy to look at the new Force tee and think that nothing has changed, but thanks to some current cutting-edge technology, we can really get in there and show you all the details. The side panels feature perforations which are almost invisible to the naked eye. You have to look really closely to see the little holes which allow airflow and evaporation. This is a wonderfully simple and effective way to make a garment feel lighter and more airy. Though I wouldn't say it's a drastic difference from the old model. It's not like you turn the AC on a hot day, but it just adds that 10% comfort level which makes a hot day just a little bit more bearable. The fabric is a 5 3/4 ounce 60/40 cotton poly blend with sweat wicking and fast dry technology to keep you cool and dry. It also features Carhartt's stain breaker treatment, flat lock seams, and a tagless neck label for comfort. Now with raglan sleeves, the segment of fabric which goes from the collar down to the cuff is all one piece. This eliminates a traditional shoulder seam, and you'll see this design in a lot of athletic gear. Of course, the trade-off is seams which run down the shoulder to the sides. To be honest, I never had a problem with the old seam placement. They didn't bother me even on long days at work, but the new placement is again just a small percentage more free moving, as seems to be the trend with this redesign. Now, probably the smallest detail, but the one I'm most excited about, is the addition of a pen stall to the pocket. Now, this might seem unnecessary unless you've had a Sharpie in your pocket and had to move around a lot. The pen eventually loses grip on the thinner material and ends up falling out. I can't tell you how many times I've lost pens over the years, but it's a real pain when you reach down for your marker and it's not there. The hem features a drop tail to cover your backside when bending over, and the women's version is kind of scooped in the front and the back. Now, I don't know why, but my wife said this is a good thing. So rather than calling it a complete redesign of the Force tee, I think it's better to say that it's a refresh. Because what they did is they went through and each and every aspect just tweaked it a little bit more. You know, adding 5% there and 10% here makes a better feeling shirt overall, with a little bit more stretch, a little bit more ventilation. You know, I really think that they did a nice job with this one. Now, the fit on these is a little bit slimmer than the K87. As a matter of fact, typically what I'll do is wear a large in these and a medium in my K87. And actually, I did a video comparing the old Force tee, but still fits the same, and the K87. If you want to go ahead and check that out, it's right over here. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you next time.